Here we are, another Friday Night Live, January 12th, 2024. And life is beautiful for some of us. We got a nice snowstorm happening. Going to be shoveling some snow tomorrow. That's what it looks like. Yeah, hopefully we don't get too much. First, well, it's not the first snowfall, but we've had a very little snow so far this year. It's been very mild up to now. Next week is uh, the real winter's weather's coming in at the cold. It's been good. It's been good. We like the mild weather better. I'd rather have a little bit of rain than snow. Uh, Snow is fine once in a while here and there, but sometimes we get tons of snow and just like, wow. I remember times where almost every day snows something a little bit. The Great White North, how's everybody doing in this world led by psychopathic warmongers, evil psychopathic warmongers? And they rule through the fiction world, on a big stage in a circus, these evil demonic clowns. It's just like, wow, man, how much will people allow? That's the question. How much will people allow? Well, we will see where we go from here, right? We will see where we go from here because we got sad times around us where there's these court proceedings, fiction court proceedings. People are trying to convince that they need to keep killing. That's why I say we're living in a world led by evil psychopath warmongers. Hopefully, mankind wakes up to this nightmare that's been going on for thousands of years. Warmongering, you know, all the people that make those decisions, they should be first in line with their children to lead the wars, and you'll see how fast things change. They sit in their comfortable chairs and decide who's going to live and who's going to die. The song Black Sabbath went way back in the day, of War Pigs explains it all very simply and clearly. War pigs. And in this realm, the Massifast realm, we try to bring some sanity back to ourselves in this insane world. We go inwards and look in the mirror of truth. What are we doing? Are we supporting this stuff with what we're doing in our lives? Go inwards, look in the mirror of truth. The mirror of truth never lies. We can lie to ourselves. If we lie to ourselves, we won't be able to even look at ourselves in the eyes unless we allow the programming to change that and become blind through many, many ways. Fluoride is one of them. all the stuff they spray, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. GMOs and so on and so forth. And there's so many things that the frequencies is a big one that they use. Yeah, it's just one crazy thing after another. Small town, south of us here, Hamilton, they want to tax the rain on land so that farmers will pay, you know, virtually up to tens of thousands of dollars a year for the rainwater that gets handled running off their property. And how are they going to calculate it? Of course, they're going to make up some kind of computer program and on and on and on. The circus continues. How much will the people allow for them to take from us? How much will they allow? Will we have to go to complete this financial disaster on a mass scale, starvation? We'll come to see that, once you have the knowledge and the tools that we have in this realm, you should be able to pull through if you've been living and loving it. You'll be able to get through where most people will be um, starving to death. And what's the definition of starvation in the realm of MFS? Well, if you've been here for any length of time, you know it's nothing to do about not eating. It's about V equals P, take away O. When the obstructions become so great that the body cannot purge them, the body ceases to function, ceases to exist. And that's the way it is. Simple. We believe it or not. We have that choice, the free will choice to believe whatever we like. We can believe the propaganda that's fed to us through all the white jackets, or we can believe in our divine creator, created a perfect functioning body for all of us. It's a mind and everything else, and all the knowledge that it needs to function and heal and rejuvenate, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, we know because we've seen it. So there's no doubt about that. The doubt comes in when what? The lack of knowledge, the ignorance, um, and the onslaught of massive mind control. And that's where we're at this time of space, this time of now space. We're at a place where massive mind control is taken over uh, at a largest scale ever around the world. It's just bigger than it's ever been. Anybody out there? Anybody got any questions? Or we can call it a night. Yeah, it's we are in very interesting, trying times. Stay strong, stay faithful, give thanks for every little thing in our life. We got to give thanks for all the little things. And we have to try and bring some senses as to what's happening, to try and figure out the who or when, why, how, and all that. It's infinite variables. It's just not going to happen. Infinite variables and infinite numbers. Mm-hmm. But here we are in the year 2024. It's a strange feeling moving into another year. We'll see where we go. See where we go from here. Anybody's out there got any questions? Now's a great time. We're in the middle of a little bit of a snowstorm. And hopefully we don't get too much to shovel tomorrow. Quiet night. We're all living, loving it. We're all having a time of our lives. Purging and purging and purging. 'Cause that's what it's all about, right? Just to keep purging all that stuff that there's absolutely no need for it to be in the physicality and the mental and the emotional bodies. It's just the caca we want to purge. And purge and purge and purge we shall. Purging is basically the lifetime journey, right? The art of subtraction. We learn to embrace all the purging over and over and over again. Just keep purging and all will be well. So, we'll call it a night. Keep sending the plath, especially if people in need. So sad. All this killing and a lot of people standing and a lot of people just putting their head in the sand. You know, how people, anybody can support murdering, continuously murdering and murdering. It's just diabolical, but anyway. Who am I to judge? We all know what's right and wrong. And murdering civilians, people, of any kind is just doesn't sit well. Good night. Have a great evening, morning, day, wherever you are. And keep the plasma love always flowing. Stay focused. We're in the new year now. A lot of people make resolutions. A lot of people don't. I do occasionally. I don't really do it on a year-to-year basis, but I just was wondering, people do those things. Having goals is a good thing, a good plan, it's wise. Have a focus and see yourself where you want to be with clarity and start manifesting it. If the divine creator allows, we will see it manifested. So good night, folks. Ciao, ciao.